In what President Biden has called an important milestone for the U.S. and healthcare here, two of the nation's largest pharmacy chains, CVS and Walgreens, are going to start dispensing the abortion pill mifepristone at select locations later this month. Pediatrician and former dean of the Yale School of Public Health, Dr. Stan Vermund, is here to explain this news and talk about what it means. Doctor, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
My pleasure, Darren. Thanks.
All right, let's start at the beginning here. Explain for us what mifepristone is and why it's called the abortion pill.
So, Darren, the so-called medication abortion involving mifepristone is currently the most common method for terminating unwanted pregnancy in the United States, and more than half of U.S. abortions are done with pills rather than surgery. That has obvious advantages. The FDA estimates that at least 3.7 million women have used mifepristone since the medication was approved over 20 years ago. So it's a medical, non-surgical approach. You take two medications within the first 10 weeks of pregnancy. Mifepristone is taken first, and it blocks an important hormone called progesterone that's necessary for pregnancy to continue. And after 24 to 48 hours, a second medication called misoprostol is taken, and this causes contractions that expel early fetal tissue.
Why is making mifepristone available at retail pharmacies like CVS such an important change?
Well, for years, access to mifepristone has been tightly regulated and severely restricted for a variety of reasons. Many states have broad laws that limit or ban abortion and abortion pills specifically. Even in states that allow abortion and the use of mifepristone, the medication has only been available at clinics handed out directly by doctors in their offices, or perhaps approved during telemedicine appointments and delivered by mail. So the FDA changed its guidelines for mifepristone about a year ago, allowing retail pharmacies to dispense the medication as long as they met certain guidelines and went through a certification process. So both CVS and Walgreens have done this. And the safety of the approach now has millions of examples of why it's safe and why very early abortion is much preferable to later abortion.
Not all CVS and Walgreens are offering this, correct?
That's correct, Aaron. Both pharmacy chains are rolling out access to the pills very carefully. And right now, the first phase of the rollout doesn't appear to include any Connecticut pharmacies, but both CVS and Walgreens will be allowing Massachusetts pharmacies to engage. CVS is also including Rhode Island, whereas Walgreens is also including New York, Pennsylvania, California, and Illinois. So New York, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island will all have pharmacies that will allow a distribution.
Dr. Stan Vermund, Yale School of Public Health, appreciate your time. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.